Mama love the pug. For the record, these are what I'm going to wear tonight, probably. Mama love the pug. Old man pug. Old man. I knew that you were 7 weeks old, now you're almost 10. My old man pug. Mama love the pug. The pug. The pug. Anyway. Mama left a pug. So he's none too happy having to stay in the bathroom while I go to the library. But you know what? I'm none too happy about any of this. So, you know. Wanna wear Mama's glasses? Wanna wear Mama's glasses? Wanna wear Mama's glasses? See? Look. You wear them? Yeah, I know. It sucks. It all sucks. So I know I said I wasn't going to buy any food, but you know what? That's kind of impossible. But obviously I'm limiting what I buy, and I have to thaw out those soups. And I have all kinds of grains that I bought for me to make, and my mom never got to try them. All different grains. All different grains. Obviously quinoa, you know, everyone knows quinoa, but there's other things, I forget what they were, but I need to make them. I wasn't kidding. My goal is, before I move out of here, to have that freezer and fridge like empty, including everything empty, all my protein powders, everything, just that's what I'm going to eat, and severely limit what I buy. Now tonight I did come home from the library and I bought, I hadn't eaten all day, so I bought, I splurged a little bit. I bought some string cheese that I ate on the way home, and a small bag of potato chips, and I bought spring mix mixed with spinach, organic, and I bought some prepackaged peppers and onions. Yes. Yeah, you ate enough. You came home, I came home, and you had pineapple, and you had sardines, and you had sweet potato in lieu of pumpkin, because I made some sweet potatoes and I decided not to eat them because it was a little funky, but he can eat them fine. They have different stomachs than we do, and they weren't moldy or anything. I cooked them up, and I'm like, yeah, I think I'll just give them to him instead of pumpkin. At least they didn't go bad. At least I did not throw them all away. And I bought some cottage cheese. So again, I'm not kidding about thawing out everything in the freezer and eating it, but I haven't reached that point yet, so I did buy a little bit of food, small amount. And I have about, once the couple of refunds come in, I have about a little over 800 to my name, and again, like 600 to the lawyer, but he's probably not going to bill me, I don't know. If he does, he does. Right? Right? I was asking the woman who takes care of me, I was teasing her, I'm like, yeah, the electricity went out last night, you were supposed to tell me if we're having any kind of storm, did your electricity go out? She's like, no. She's like, I can believe it did though, it was really windy, I know, and it was warm, it was weird. Anyway, she's like, you don't have TV? I'm like, no. I wanted Auntie to take the TV from my mom, but of course Auntie's not going to do that. then no, I don't even want to watch DVDs. I don't want anything. I just want to save up my money and get the fuck out of here. Right? I had raw onions. I'm not crazy about raw onions, but raw onions are good for you. I got a pre-packaged organic peppers and onions, and they're going to expire, so they got a coupon. Coupon, right? Coupon. My old man. Mama's old man, huh? Huh? You a mama's old man? Old man pug. Had you since you were just born, practically 7 weeks old. Now you're an old man. Mama still gets compliments on her personal ads, which she finds so amusing under the circumstances. You're beautiful. I'm going through fucking hell right now, but thanks for the compliment. I'm going through a hell you couldn't even imagine, but I appreciate you telling me I'm beautiful. Thank you. Right? Right, pug? Obviously, I do have to spend some money, but very limited. And I have no intention of going out. None. Not going out. Period. Not unless, a miracle happens. Someone invites me out and pays for everything. Then I will go out. Other than that, no. Oh, the woman who takes care of me just told me I was supposed to get some kind of storm Thursday. You know how that goes, not definite, Like I told you in the video, this place is getting pretty close to spotless. Omar and I are getting pretty close to sleeping in my bedroom again. I canceled my Netflix. I removed my credit card from my mom's prepaid phone, because obviously I'm not going to have my credit card attached to her phone. I mean, that makes sense, right? I found out that it's been like 13 days, since I got it, it hasn't been that long, but anyway, Auntie has not deposited or cashed that $15,000 check. And she needs to do that. She needs to open up a new account, needs to close that fucking account that has my name on it. Anyway, I got proof that I got that check. I don't know what her game is, but she needs to deposit that check somewhere. I already told you she needs to close down that joint account. I don't want my name associated with it. There's nothing I could have done differently. Nothing. She told me my mom belonged in a nursing home. She saw my mom once in the interim between my mom getting out of that hospital and not even remotely being okay, Our mutual friend visited here on my mom's dime. It would have cost a lot more if we had gone to visit the friend, because we didn't know what to do with Omar. And that friend, it was a week after Mom got out. My mom was not remotely ready to be discharged. And Auntie knows when my mom's sick, she's not even herself. She's not my mother. She's not. Of course, I'll never know my mother again, Not the one in the picture with me and Homer and Angel. The same one who visited her friend in the nursing home, and I just thought, oh, I'll show her friend this nice picture. She's in a nursing home. She'll like to see a nice picture of me and my mom and the two dogs in happier times. And my mom screamed at me, get that fucking picture away from me! Anyway. As you know, that wasn't the only public outburst she had in the short amount of time, but 6 weeks between being discharged too soon from that hospital to winding up in the same goddamn one where the staff conspired with Auntie to when you're on your knees, how did you love? How did you shine down? Love that line. I shared it with Joe. Joe's a musician, but he's very, he's critical of the trite kind of shit. I'm like, I know it's kind of basic, but I love it anyway. It's not what you believe. Those prayers will make you bleed. But when you're on your knees, how did you love? How did you love? Like that line from Shine Down, how did you love? I have on my MP3 player that I often listen to repeatedly, blasted in my ears. Those prayers will make you bleed. But when you're on your knees, how did you love? How did you love? We are the ch-ch-cherry. No one gets out alive. Every day it's do or die. In some respects, obviously nothing is good, and I won't even dream of, I won't even deign to, I'm not going to look for a silver lining, but in some respect it is good to have no TV and no internet, Even if I've been staying up too late, it's not on the TV or the internet. And tonight I'm tired, because I had a long day. Started with doing a lot of cleaning and straightening up and whatnot, and then I got stuff straightened out, and then I went to the library for a little bit and uploaded videos, and I'm tired, and it's only 9 o'clock, I also did a little bit of drinking, a little bit cheap, little dollar cinnamon whiskey fireball things, So what? When you think of all the people who drink for no reason, I think I have a pretty valid, right at the top of the list reasons. I did have a long day as well. Came home and ate a lot, so healthy stuff, but I ate a lot, so that should, buffer the booze. As you can see, I'm not like wasted or even remotely. Barely even a buzz, actually. Hope that's okay, because I have more that I didn't drink, you know what I mean? I have no desire to drink at home. If I get any pleasure out of it at all, it's when I'm out in public and blast my music in my ears and drink a little bit, not much really. Oh, one of my enemies, how did they do this? How did they get, I guess, I don't know, I guess the same way they stole Karen's avatar, but then she said it wasn't even her real avatar. I don't know. My enemy is taken to using my picture in my avatar. How do you do that? You steal someone, their own avatar? Like, that's me and Omar, and they post. Obviously, I didn't approve any of them. I deleted them all, but I read them. But they wrote derogatory things or whatnot, but I knew I didn't post it, but they used my avatar. Isn't that weird? I guess because you can steal anyone's picture. That's why one of my enemies has been stealing my college boyfriend's a picture from my Flickr. But this wasn't a picture. Oh, I guess actually it is a picture from my Flickr. But they probably don't even have to go to my Flickr. They can just, I don't know. Isn't that weird? You can take somebody's own avatar and be posting things to them. Like one of the things they wrote is, I love auntie, and obviously I don't love auntie, I hate auntie, but you know what I mean? But it's weird, I read them only because it's just weird. It was weird because I know I didn't write it, but yet it's me and Omar, it's my avatar, and it's like I wrote it, but I didn't write it, you know what I mean? Someone else took my avatar and was writing derogatory towards me things like they were coming from me. Isn't that weird? I think it's kind of weird. They never did that before. My enemies have done all kinds of shit, but not that, where they have me write my own shit from my own avatar. It was probably Stoney that did it. I don't know. I read them just because they were short. Sometimes I read the real short ones. It's a real virus that I delete without reading. I read them just because it was weird that they did it coming from my avatar, like it was coming from me, you know. Curious what they said. I removed them all. I didn't prove any of them, but I was just curious. Obviously, I wouldn't have proved them. They're not. That's not even valid. I didn't write it, and if I proved it, it would look like I wrote it. Obviously, I did not. Well, for a second, I was reading them, and I'm like, I didn't write that, right? I'm like, no, because mine would show up automatically. I wouldn't have to approve them or not approve them. It caught me off guard a little bit. It was weird. What you doing, Omar? I hate that he has to spend the day in the bathroom. See, once I get all my videos uploaded, I won't be going to the library, understand? I won't go for the hell of it. I just have all these videos to upload. And today, I did not go to the library for that long. By the time I did all the other shit I need to do, you know what I mean? So give me one day, and I'll probably get all my videos uploaded, and then I won't go. And I'll stay home with you, and I'll do nothing. And you'll be in heaven, because you're in heaven when I'm not gone. Right? Yes. So yeah, I plan on eating everything in the refrigerator, which of course is all healthy shit, but you guys already know that. And all my protein powders. I'm reading my First Women and my Women's World magazines, and I want to start drinking my dandelion root tea that I got from Vitaco's Organic. And chromium picolinate apparently is really, really good. Like, I'm hearing it in different magazines, the same magazine but different issues, and it's real cheap. You have one a day, and you could get 90 tablets for, $9. So it's like $3 a month. There's all kinds of good things, but when I hear duplicate stories, like about dandelion root tea, and I have a whole bunch of dandelion root tea that I never drank, never even tried it, bought it, because I heard about it in the First Woman of the Women's World magazine, and then I'm hearing, and then I'm still hearing about it, Bop. Bop. The library blocks you from going on certain sites. I'm not talking about porn either. It blocks you. It lets you go on certain sites. That's what libraries do, though, because they don't want kids might walk by or whatnot. These stars, the ink's barely dry on their divorce papers, and they're already with someone else. Already hearing about Kate Hudson with Brad Pitt, and then they're speculating that she might be pregnant, and you could say, well, that's just speculation. Yeah, but look at Gwen Stefani. Look how fast they got together, her and Blake Sheldon, and isn't she already pregnant? It's all just, I don't know, it's all fucked. Case in point, that's probably a lie, but you never know about Kate Hudson and Brad Pitt. It's just like, they can just jump from with someone for so long and just jump right into something else. It's crazy. Burp, burp, burp. I'm going to be 10 years old. I'm 70. 70 years old. At a age is still a puppy though. Right? Mama remembers when you were a puppy. I have videos. You guys want to see videos when Omar's a puppy? Go to my old YouTube channel that I have no access to, just like I have no access to Alicia Creature, Alicia Roll 1. Triscuit43. Triscuit 43. And there's like, I don't know, 12 Omar videos when he was little. He's going to be 10 on February 16th, so if you want to see younger Omar, go to Triscuit43. But understand that I have no access to that. I have no. I'm just sharing it with you. I have no way to do it. For all intents and purposes, it's not really my channel anymore, let's put it that way. Any more than Alicia Roll 1, Alicia Creature. YouTube could take Alicia Roll 1, Alicia Creature from me and I wouldn't care. I have all the videos saved. Not just on this channel, on my computer. I have all the videos from Alicia Roll 1 and Alicia Creature saved. But in the world of YouTube, I can't prove that it's my channel if I have no way to access it and no, you know what I mean? So it just stays out there. But if they took it away, I wouldn't care. But they don't take it away and I have no access to it. Out there. Same as Triscuit43, right? I know Triscuit43 is still out there. That was, I checked on it a while back. What's wrong with you? Oh, today was warm, which reminded me of why they say, you know, you think, oh, I don't have to put Frontline on the dogs anymore, and then I saw a bug. I'm like, the bugs go away when it's bitter, bitter cold. How come the bug's out? I saw a flying bug. I don't know what it was, but I'm just saying, if the bugs are gone, it's bitter cold, how do they come out when we just have one warm day, you know, and then tomorrow it'll be freezing again, probably. What is wrong with you? You better not have any ticks on you. Weirdo. Omar, you mama's weirdo? I'm consumed with fury, rage over this, and I have to smother it down. Weird to be walking through life and you're smothering down pure fury, you know. People don't know it because they don't want, you know, you have to smother it down. You certainly can't let it come forth. You have to just walk around and smother it down. And that is why I blast my music in my ears. But this evening I was, you know, periodically thinking about shit and blasting my music in my ears and like moaning, like, you know, like, oh, cannot believe any of this is fucking happening. It's ridiculous. You know what I mean? Right? Right, Holmes? This is right. Hi. When I first got you, you were like the size of your head. Yes, you were. Mama's baby. What? You're not getting anything to eat. You had enough to eat. I know you think you're always hungry, but you had enough. I know I need to cook your vegetables. It's one thing I have not done. But you got your pineapple and your sardine and your sweet potato in lieu of pumpkin. Right? Oh, I need to give you your blueberries. Yeah. Oh, and I shared some of my beans, those black bean noodle things that I like, the organic ones I showed you that I buy. So you got some of those. You ate enough. You ate enough. You had the bean noodles too. I forgot about that. You had enough. I know you don't get meat anymore, but tough shit, Mama doesn't eat meat. I'm sure there's plenty of doggies that don't get meat because their owners don't eat meat. And there's plenty of doggies that don't get scraps at all. Their owners don't believe in it, and they just get dog food and that's it. Right? Right? You're not getting anything to eat. No. He eats enough, people. Last time he was at the vet's, he was a good 20 pounds. And months before that, when he was at the vet's, he was a good 20 pounds. And when I was, he was remaining at 20 pounds. And the natural doctor actually says he should be less than that, like 19 or 18 pounds. So he's good. Don't feel bad for him just because he wants to eat. He's fine. You're fine. You're nice and lean. People just don't know you're a pug because they're used to fat pugs. You are a pug. You're not only a pug, you're a purebred pug. You are from royalty. No. He's AKC registered, though he's not from royalty, but his mama was Brooke the Fifth, and his daddy was Sir Pugsley Lou. He's from purebred pug. You're a purebred pug. Anyone that thinks not is wrong. I have his papers somewhere in my abundance of boxes. You're a purebred pug? You are? You're a purebred pug? From what Donald told me, your sister was on YouTube. She was famous, like, not famous, but you know what I mean. She had her own niche, her own YouTube channel. Dressed up in pretty clothes, his sister from a different letter. I don't remember her name, and I never saw her. Donald saw it, though, he told me. I said, does she look like Omar? He's like, yeah. Your sister from a different litter. Was, way more of a YouTube star than you. You're only a semi-YouTube star after the fact, just because I include you in my videos. Right? Your sister had her own channel. She was a star on YouTube unto herself. I don't remember her name, though. Tom showed it to me once. Her own is, I guess, she was older than Omar. She was from a previous letter. And she was on YouTube, dressed up in clothes. Dressed her up in clothes. She was, I guess she had a little following. She was a little mini YouTube star. Omar's sister. Your sister? She's older than you. We've been through hell and high water, haven't we, Omar? Almost lost you 50 zillion times. Grandma took you in when I had to go to the shelter because Auntie wouldn't let me come here. Which in retrospect was a good thing because, you know, it got me on disability, got me money, but Auntie wouldn't let me come here, and you came here, and then Grandma told me Auntie was complaining all the time that you weren't trained, and I was afraid Grandma was going to get rid of you, and I was only surviving in the shelter knowing you were safe, and petrified that Grandma was going to get rid of you, and just added to my fucking misery in the shelter. Never knowing if Grandma was going to get rid of you, Auntie was going to force her to. But you adapted, didn't you? Grandma told me. You adapted as the doggies do. I think you know that she was my mama too, but he adapted. No more Donald and no more Daddy, no more Mama, but he had Grandma. And he loved her, and he adapted to her, and then he got to be with me when I visited, and then when I moved in here. Auntie let me move in when I had an income. That was short-lived. Forget what happened back then. Auntie got pissed at some stupid thing that was innocent, that, you know, and was all such bullshit. Then my mom got permission for me to be here without Auntie's permission. And then they won the case, and little did I know, because I only found out several months later that Auntie had a lie about it. Too dysfunctional, too convoluted, as one free attorneys has said to me. This is too convoluted, I know. And it's finally over, and in the end, as I'd predicted all along, I got fucked out of everything. But even when I predicted I'd get fucked out of everything by Auntie, I certainly had never, ever imagined I would lose my mom in the end. You know, that's just unfucking believable. Especially at the end of what was me killing myself, just trying to do everything in my power to help my mom, to save my mom. This is so fucking unreal. It's just mind-blowing. Mind-blowing, people. Just mind-blowing.